On to day 35. I can now tell your state just by looking at your face. I also happen to know it always ends with tears. You're a prisoner, locked inside this prison without bars. Oh, did I skip a day of text? I forget. Crap. But the key has always been in your hands. My role was to correct you whenever you made a wrong decision. And now I'm quite tired of it. I don't understand why you repeat this and what kind of results you hope to achieve while killing yourself. And frankly, I don't care. But during this moment, while you're holding the pieces, when you were A, I would be glad if you stopped this now. Oh, and I should change my greeting. It was getting tedious. Hello, A. Welcome back to the Lobotomy Corporation. Well, I know Lobotomy Corporation is an important client, but don't they renew their contract too often? This place is grimy, like a dungeon, and it always gives me a bad feeling. Wait a minute, Captain. We need to explain this to the manager. Oh, still don't know who I am? Then I'll explain it quickly. It must be the first time that you participated in an outside meeting, Manager. As we mentioned a few times prior, my company has been signing with some wings for sustainable development and business opportunities. It is also our job to renew the contract with associates of the wing when the time comes. We just want you to be a token manager and fill the slot. I will do the rest of the work. Business associates? What's with that boring introduction? You can give more detailed information later in private. Right now, let's start the meeting. Why don't you take off your helmet, at least during the meeting? What? This is the identity of the rabbit. Well, okay, whatever. So let me just simply explain the contract details from my end. Well, I'm tired of telling you all this again. If you read the contract, everything's there. Do I need to say it one more time? As I said prior, it's a formal procedure. And I would have to specify again whether if you agree to the contract terms or not. You haven't changed a bit. Let me tell you about our services. Company R will provide military support and protection from external threats to Company L. Every branch of lobotomy will be included under Company L, but there may be some exceptions under certain circumstances. When I say an exception, I mean when it relates to something dealing with the head or eyes. Other things will be on most part okay. Company L will provide energy to Company R for maintenance purposes. This renewing process will include a prerequisite that calls for a mutual and continual agreement between Company W and Company L. And let me see. Company L will provide all the armaments used for the killing of abnormalities. All Rabbit Team employees will have their memories erased after the completion of their missions. There will be no questions regarding the functionalities of the facilities or the purposes of this place. Lastly, as the captain of Rabbit Team, I will send my team according to R's guidelines and assume command. That's everything. Please read the contract for the rest of the details. There's no change in the agreement with Company W. Also, the renewal period will be 1 year, just like before. Good. On a side note, can changing the teleporter for our trip here to something smoother? It feels like my body is being disassembled and leaves all out of sorts. You are going to have to ask Company W about that. It is out of our control. Gebura, what's with that look on your face? Why are the rabbits even dispatched here? You really know nothing if you're looking down on the rabbits. We have concluded that the rabbits are the most suitable for the task of slaughtering in this place. The rhinos would probably crush the facilities beyond recognition, and the reindeer, except for the machines here, would do irreparable damage to the manager over there. Angela made it very clear not to hurt the manager. We always listen to our customers' requests. I'm not talking about the rhinos or the deer. I'm saying that we can handle our own problem. We don't need any outsiders to interfere. What can you do in that tin body, huh? You look weaker than us now, can't you see? If it was you from back in the day, then it would be a different story. But look at you now. As soon as you go to the back alley, you'll be torn apart by those cleaners. The time you soaked everything in sight in red mist is now a part of the past. Things are different now. Remember that. If I wanted to, I could tear a rabbit like you apart in seconds. Everyone, please focus on the topic at hand during the meeting. Gebura, the reason for the rabbit team being here is to help prepare for the worst case scenario that is beyond our abilities. I'm sure with your previous suppression experiences that you are well aware of this. The combat skills of mercenaries sent from Company R are on par with that of other wings. We can handle our problems on our own. I can prove it now if you want. I have compiled statistics. The amount is too vast for any person to calculate, except for me. The reason why I continue the contract is that taking the risk of involving outsiders is worth every penny. However, the rabbits won't intervene with the general suppression. Calm down and analyze the situation reasonably, Gebura. Well, that's it for renewing our contract. Gebura has been in charge of the basic suppression process, so just ask Gebura for advice or help regarding combat. Well, I'm sorry I don't have any questions for you. Rabbits have our own ways of handling things. I don't have anything left to say to you animals. You're done with your business, why don't you leave now? You're being harsh to a fellow back alley member. Are you mad at me because I made fun of you earlier? You think this is funny? I'm not in the mood for your games, so just shut up. I get it. You're mad because you think we broke in on your fight. Yeah, I don't need helps from the likes of you. Well, we don't have much reason to be here. We'll come when we're called and vanish without a trace when the time comes. I thought you were like me and found joy in slaughter. But you're just crazy. Completely whack. We rabbits, we hop around following orders for fresh grass, but you're different. You used to know who your enemy was. Do you know how shocked I am? I never expected to see you like this in a place like here. You were my hero once, back when you weren't afraid of shedding blood to protect someone. Please don't taint my memories. All abnormalities have escaped. Everyone here is dead. Dead? All of them? I think there won't be any survivors. Abnormalities are not something that we can handle only by ourselves. You must be in danger too. You better escape now. Gebura, I will take part in an experiment soon. We probably will see each other again, but I'm just saying this just in case. Please take good care of Gilly and Isabel when I'm gone. Can abnormalities feel normal emotions when they encounter persons concerned? What choice would they make if they were confronted by a direct situation? The experimentation on this, the results were as expected. What should I do with these? There's a blanket and a few feeding bottles left. I got all the results I wanted from this experiment. The owners are no more, so you can discard them. Hey, did the power just go out? I gotta go. Well, I don't think our next meeting will be very peaceful. The rabbits will leave now. The hero is definitely not me. Never. We deal with our work because I know only how to handle these things. I can tolerate others taking my stage. Let's tell these monsters that we are enough. Oh, I didn't upgrade the welfare team fully. I was confused there of what I was trying to tell me to do. So, that was a big lore dump. I'm pretty sure I skipped a day So I'm gonna go back and read that just to make sure I had read it before. But I'm X, or I'm A. So, oh boy. I have a lot of information to try and think about right now. So I'm A, and that means... I was just confused there for a second about the unknown abnormality, but that's just the painting. Okay, very scatterbrained right now. I'm A, and that means... what does that mean for us? Am I, well, I can't be a robot, so I'm not like Malkuth and the other Sephiras. I'm an actual person that is a reincarnation of A? I'm assuming. Alright, hire 2 employees to replace the ones that we lost yesterday, and... well, I guess we should take a peek at the new EGO we got for suppressing, Apocalypse Bird. Twilight, very resistant to everything. The lower the HP of an employee with the weapon, the greater the damage. If target stays in the same passage for more than 5 seconds, takes B damage every 5 seconds. Effective equipping all EGO of the Apocalypse Bird. The damage type of the ability is extended to red, white, black, and pale. If there's an employee wearing this equipment, Apocalypse Bird will not appear. That is very good. And I mean, we all know who it's going to. Absol, enjoy your Twilight. And what does this do? The employee with Fortitude, Prudence, Temperance, and Justice above 110 can equip. Attack by all attack types. Attacks with special attack pattern at regular intervals. If there's an employee wearing this equipment, Apocalypse Bird will not appear. Eyes that never close, a scale that could measure all sins, and a beak that could swallow everything. Protected the Black Forest in peace. Alright, now we just have to figure out who we're giving Justita to. Who's an employee that'd be worth it? I guess Michaela. And we'll give Vela Quez. Where is it? The Life of the Daredevil. He deserves a better weapon than what he has. Okay, and now on to our mission. That is gonna be difficult. Complete an ordeal of midnight. I'm sure I can do it. I'm just gonna have to figure out how I do it. Okay, time for work. Who the hell am I sending somewhere? Honorio, you're the one that gets to do the work. Let's see if I can see where they spawn. Well, one spawning there. Is there only gonna be one? If there's only gonna be one, that's amazing. Oh no, one's right there. Okay. Well, we picked the wrong side for these guys to all be on, but close enough. Speed up. Get close to the eternal meal. And go for it. Oh, wait. It's spawning food chains, so we will... this person will go there. Wait for them to leave. And now we go in. Oh, they burrow. What? I didn't know they burrowed. That's not cool. That makes them slightly more difficult to deal with. Not that much more difficult, just slightly. And how are their defenses? Basically normal, I guess. Everyone go up there. Oh, Halen died. HP bullets. Okay, everyone's fine to go back in there and take it out. And it's dead. Now we just have to find where the other one went. Where did the other one go? Oh, it's still down there. I wonder if it will only stay down there. Also, let's see if we can get someone to up Big Bird. Because if Big Bird were to escape, right now would be the time we want it to, but we also don't want it to escape. Also, perfect timing, it came over this way. Michaela, go get it. We will also take out this complete food. Or food chain, that's what it's called. Now to take on the eternal meal. Also make sure that Michaela didn't die somewhere along the way. Someone just got terrified. Oh, it ran away. Where is it? Wherefore art thou, Wormio? Really? Down there. Okay. Well, we'll play cleanup duty for now. What is... do I even want to know? Okay, I don't want to know. Yeah, we're just gonna play cleanup for all the things that it's spawning and wait for it to come up here. Anytime would be nice. Ooh, these guys go over this way. I think it stopped spawning them. I think all it's doing now is just moving to move. It's not actually sitting around to spawn anything. Also, of course it moves over here after we abandon that side of the facility. Let's just stay on 1.5 speeds. Okay. We have to just wait for it somewhere. There's no predicting where it's gonna go. Actually, you know what? We're gonna stay over here in case Big Bird breaks out. If Big Bird breaks out, we can easily recontain it. I hate how it's staying down there longer than it was staying up to anywhere else. Where is it? Nope. It's over here. I have a feeling that we're gonna lose the rest of any clerks that are still alive, so we're just gonna wait around for Big Bird. in case Big Bird does break out. And, I could have killed that. Come on, come up into any of the top 4. Except for the training team. The training team, you don't want to go there. I think maybe all of our clerks are dead. No, there's one right there. We've got a few clerks roaming the facility, but... oh, crap. We gotta wait for this big boy to move out of the way before we can... charge. Hopefully. Hopefully no one dies. I want to know what's giggling here. Okay, it's moving. I don't know if it does any damage when it moves or what, but I think it only does damage when it comes up. That's the only thing you have to worry about. And now we just keep waiting. Actually, you know what? We're gonna stay in 2 times speed for this because, well, no reason to sit around at 1.5 times speed. Nothing's really happening. I'd say it moves between the same 3 places, but that's already proven me wrong. But it really likes these 2 rooms. It's been up in these 4 places a total of, what, 3 times? And it's been down there every other time. I don't think it can go in the top parts of these rooms. Let's see if these guys can go down and kill this before it goes away. Yep. Oh, select. Get a move on. This is one of our only shots we've got. Yeah! Okay, now it's just cleaning up the rest of them. How many are there? There's 1. That one's gonna get destroyed. I think there's just 1 left. We'll wait for it to appear in any of these rooms. Where? Oh, it went up there. No, it's gonna reach the end before we can get up there. We might be able to make it there in time. I mean, we can do some damage to it, but... there. I didn't want anyone going up this elevator to try and fight it. And that is the eternal meal complete. That was incredibly easy. Is there anything I want to do for the rest of the day? I mean, I guess, since we're at this point, I could do a bit of training. I mean, just a small amount of attachment training. We only lost 1 person. I'm perfectly fine with one loss. Okay, Punishing Bird escaped. Well, anyway, we'll have to wait for Punishing Bird to get back into containment before we end the day. I say as soon as Punishing Bird gets back in, that's when we end the day. No matter how many works we can do before the cliff-off meltdown. Because most of these guys should be well-trained now. Oh, Punishing Bird's on his way back. No need to start any more works. Here he goes. In, and end. 4 promoted employees, 1 dead in 57 minutes. I'd say that was a successful day.